that true? So I'm saying for us, if you have to do business, you must have a vision. Let me tell you how I began. In 1981, after I finished my class 7 during that time, my family background wasn't very good. And so I was preparing to go to Form 1, and therefore God had already started putting in me the issue of business. So what did I do? I borrowed some little money, yes, and I went to buy a goat. 1980, I bought a goat. I came to slaughter. And during that time in our own village, there was no kilo for weighing. So what were we doing? We were using our hands. You get it like this, unapima. Hii ni shilingi 10, shilingi 20. You must have a vision. Anything that you want to do, you must have a vision. Because if you don't have a vision, it will die on the way. So, if you can remember the story of Joseph. What did Joseph tell his parents and in one of the dreams? That I see some of you worshiping me. What is that? He was having a dream being their leader. You must have a vision. Vision, it is able to transcend time and generation. When you have a vision, you will die for that vision. When you have a vision, it is going to grow beyond your generation. It is my humble submission, brethren, that whatever we're going to do, we're going to give it, our seniors just told us, we don't give our children property and all that. There are two things that I learned. There is a blessing and there is an inheritance. Your children don't need your inheritance. They need your blessing. Blessings, when you build character in your children or in men, they are going to transcend to the next generation. So my point that I'm saying this afternoon is that we must have a vision. And when you are having a vision, especially to do business, my friends, you must do what we call a study. And I want to say we're going to begin our reading in the book of, I want us to in the book of Numbers. Numbers, I think that is one of my favorite places I like preaching about. But God gives me revelation every other day. That before Moses, when Moses was preparing to go to enter the promised land, he sent some men to do some spying. So what did he do? He did a research. He told the spies, please go and check how the land is. For you to do a business, you must do a study of where you want to invest. Are there people who are going to buy your goods there? Are there people who are going to buy your services there? You must do a study. You know, I think sometimes as Christians, we take things for granted. And that is why the world beats us up, down, hands down. Why? Because we don't do study. We don't read. So what we are saying is, it is very important for us. When you study, when you want to do a business, I'll highlight for us some of the business that we can be able to do. Please do a study. Study what is marketable there. What is good there. Yes? And that is why you can see in Numbers that some men were sent to do an exploration. And you know, one of the interesting things is that they did study. They told them, please study about the soils. About the soils. If you want to do agriculture. One of the lucrative things that is in this country today is what we call agribusiness. Agribusiness. People are coming all the way from all over the world. They are investing in Kenya in avocados. They are investing in this country. Are we Christians there? Are we taking opportunity of what is happening in our nation? In fact, you can see how is the soils. Study what you want to do, my friends. You know, the other day, when the government was telling us they want to give us fertilizer, it is because the government did a study of the soils. We don't need a lot of phosphorus. There are certain types of products that we need in the soil. So that is why the Bible remains, it is everything. You can see, how is the soil? Is it fertile or poor? That business that you want to establish in that place, is it going to give you profits? Please do things that are going to give us profits. Brethren, as men, we will never be respected by our wives. We will never be respected by our family members if you have nothing. You will discover in this world, even people who are not learned, they are not educated, but when they have money, they are respected. They are told to speak in the chief's baraza, yet they have nothing to tell us. He's told to stand there because he has the resources. And I shock because, but so what we, as Christians, the community will not respect us when we have no resources. Men, we must have resources. Our brothers here could not have flown all the way from America to here if there was no resources. We must, number two, we must have a good mindset. One of the things that I discovered is if you read in the same Bible, allow me, I will not spend a lot of time because of time that I don't have. One of the things is that